My name is Jindra Cekan when I'm in the US, and my name is Jindra Cekanova when I'm in my other home country of the Czech Republic. I am the president and founder of Valuing Voices at Cekan Consulting. I am delighted to have been asked to record this. I long for a future for sustainability evaluation to be widespread and celebrating national capacities, and very happy EvalYear to everyone around the globe. Thank you very much. One of the biggest lessons learned in my career has been how to best magnify the power of participatory voice in doing both final evaluations and now post-project evaluations. It's really looking at how do we distill from the extraordinary lessons that people can tell us about in their communities with national partners, with ministers and so forth. What are the lessons and how can we magnify them and be skillful in how we present them so that we can really learn what is most valuable about any of our projects, what was least valuable, what we need to do differently, and most currently, what has been most sustainable about our programs, and how do we do more of that? And of what wasn't sustainable, why wasn't it sustainable? And we can only really do that by getting to our final rubber hits the road participants. So also using appreciative inquiry has been another astonishingly useful tool for not only empowering communities, because when one asks questions in an appreciative way, you're looking for what works, and they get to celebrate what they've actually accomplished, often coming up with some very interesting unintended impacts. And also the very act of asking the questions actually changes lives. They see their own capacities in ways that they had potentially not. So it's a delightful approach to take. The concerted action I see is partnering with local partners, partnering with national evaluation associations, strengthening the capacity of national evaluators to do their own evaluations. Far too long have American and European evaluators gone to countries and evaluated projects that we have some sense of how well they have, how well we are able to actually evaluate a project, not being from that country, not knowing the language. There is a lot to be said for, you know, an external international evaluator and the local evaluator partnering, and more that's happening. It's very exciting, all the national evaluator support that's been happening, EvalPartners and so forth. But most of all, countries need to evaluate us. It is one of the difficulties in recent years that I've just been seeing. We are constantly evaluating how well they have fulfilled our plan. Not always are the communities or the partners really involved in the request for proposal stage of design. And so we put out there what we think is the right answer for them, and we find partners to go do it, and then we evaluate them how well they fulfilled our design plan, which is probably backwards. So the degree to which countries are actually designing the interventions with our funding support and certainly with our technical assistance, but they're deciding with us what the priorities should be. There's a lot of work that I've done on this, and you can see that at valuingvoices.com, a lot of my blogs. But there is so much to be said for them evaluating the effectiveness of our development assistance independently, actually, of us. That would just be the best concerted action I can actually imagine. I think there should be 3 priorities: bolstering participant voice, improving the quality of evaluation, and especially its use. So participant voice needs to be bolstered in ways such as mobile surveys, in ways such as sustainability evaluation, impact evaluation, really getting down to the field level where the rubber hits the road. Evaluation capacity, especially internationally, has been greatly helped by the VOPES, by the international evaluation, capacity building. It's just really been enormously great to watch that, because countries best will use data when they've been evaluating their own projects and have a great amount of people understanding how evaluation works and what it entails. And finally, the use. The use is imperative. All of us in international development have seen closets filled with surveys that were never used, very diligently collected, and evaluation reports that sit on our hard drives or don't inform the design. I mean, unless evaluations are used, we might as well not do them. So kudos to everyone like Marco Cekan and just the amazing array of great evaluators out there who really talk about use and are really pushing it in their organizations. Thank you very much.